According to the Tanya, the lowest of the 5 sections of the human soul is the nefesh, with the nefesh habahamis, the animal soul part, residing in the left ventricle of the heart, and the nefesh elokis, the godly nefesh, residing within our skulls. Within the dark silence of our brains, we can, when dreaming, experience a perception that can be more vivid, more potent, more emotional than any physical reality in this physical universe. A dream is just a hint sent to occasionally remind us that there are levels of non-corporeal universes far, far above us. This physical universe, although massively impressive, is actually referred to in Hassidut as Olam hazeh hatachton hagashmi she'ein tachton lamata mimenu. This physical universe, which is the lowest of all universes, and there is no universe lower than ours. Ein tachton lamata mimenu. It is located at the very bottom of a vast Hishtalshelus chain system of worlds, each of which is so far removed in godly revelation from the one immediately beneath it that in comparison it is almost as if it doesn't exist. And our goal during our short, temporal, material, testful lives in this mortal coil is to make a dira b'tachtonim, an apartment, a dwelling place, an abode for the Creator in this lowest universe. A nightmare hints at the existence of Gehenna, purgatory, hell, whilst a pleasurable dream is a soupçon of the existence of Gan Eden, heaven. Dreams can be messages from above. Rava, in the Gemara, found a contradiction between the verse in Bamidbar, B'chalom ader bo, in dreams I will speak to him, and the verse V'chalomos hashove yedaberu, in Zachariah, that dreams speak falsehood. Gemara Brocha states there's no contradiction. In a dream I will speak to him, b'chalom adaber bo. This refers to chalom al yedei malach, a dream sent from an angel, which will come true. Whilst chalomos hashove yedaberu, dreams that speak falsely, refers to chalom al yedei shade, a dream from a demon, a dream from a demonic source, which will not come true. David HaMelech, King David, during his entire lifetime, never experienced once a good dream, whereas his Rebbe and arch-enemy Achitophel, during his lifetime, experienced only good dreams. In volume 4 of Reb Nosson Merrill's book, The Coat of the Unicorn, there are hundreds of frequently counterintuitive biblical, Talmudic, Midrashic, and Zoharic dream interpretations listed. For example, on the subject of dogs in dreams, just one example. When one sees dogs running in a dream, slander is being told about him. Playing with dogs, he will become enamored of his enemies. Dogs barking at him, the design of his enemies will abide. Being chased by dogs in a dream, he will be coerced by the government. Seeing a barking dog running after him, his enemies will waylay him. Should the dog bite him, they will overcome him. Pulling the dog, he will overwhelm them. If he is on top of the dog, he will master his enemies. But if the dog is above him, they will defeat him. Seeing himself eat the meat of a dog, which today is not unknown, let him move from his place for safety. Killing a dog means that his foe will be eliminated. And, on rising from a dream involving dogs, one should say aloud the verse, Ulechol b'nei Yisrael lo yecheratz kelev lashono. Against any of the children of Israel, not one dog wet his tongue. Shmos chapter 11. Other examples of dream interpretation: eating a clean challah in a dream, a sign that he is assured of the afterlife. Urinating, passing water into a gold goblet, a sign that he will conceive children from an eminent woman. Dreaming of having relations with his mother, he will become great in Bina. Dreaming of having relations with his sister, he will become great in Chokhmah. Dreaming of having relations with a betrothed maiden, he will become great in Torah, says the Gemara Brochos. All colors in dreams are good except for the color blue. All fruits in dreams are good omens except for an unripe date. Dreaming that his blood is being shed, a sign that his iniquities will be forgiven. Walking under water, do not go out on that day. Being seized by a Gentile policeman, that he's being protected from harm. Falling into a fire portends that he will abandon the Lord. Fixing a door on his house, a sign that he will marry. Being gored by an ox, his sons will be Torah scholars. Kicked by a camel, augurs for the good. Hitting a horse, he will overcome his enemies. Eating pork, counterintuitively, means his wealth will increase. An ape in a dream is a bad sign. A lion indicates longevity. A wolf, that foes are rising up against him. A pack of running dogs, that he is being slandered, mentioned. Bitten by a snake, his income will be doubled. A cockerel appearing in a dream, expect a male child. A dove, expect a female child. Eating raw eggs, his health will improve. Trees falling down, hints that his children will perish. Drinking blood, that he has been spared. Seeing himself dead, that is a good sign. A tooth falling out in a dream portends death. His hands being cut off, he will no longer need to work. Being decapitated, guillotined, he has been granted a heavenly reprieve. Sleeping in a cemetery, that sign that he will be imprisoned. The Hebrew letter tes appearing in a dream is a good sign. Dreaming that he is in Egypt, his welfare will increase. In Syria, his health will be restored. In Africa, in the veldt, in the Serengeti, in the savannah, grief will befall him. In Germania, Germany, he will have sorrow, etc., etc. Oneg Shabbos, like intimate relations and bathing in the sun, says the Gemara, hints at the pleasure of the afterlife. Shabbos echad mishishim le'olam haba. Sabbath, the enjoyment of the Sabbath, is 1/60th of the afterlife. Eish echad mishishim legehenim. Burning your finger on the hob, it's a hint at 1/60th of the suffering of Gehenna. Dvash, the sweetness of dvash, echad mishishim laman, 1/60th of the sweetness of manna. Sheina, sleep, echad mishishim lemisa. Sleep hints at 1/60th of death. A chalom, a dream, echad mishishim lenavua. A dream, says the Gemara, is 1/60th of prophecy. Regarding the claim that the Tanakh teaches a flat earth, another subject. The idea that the ancients up to Columbus believed in a flat earth is an uncouth myth promulgated in the 1880s by atheistic British evolutionists trying to prove their intellectual superiority over previous eras. The sphericity of the earth was known to educated men since ancient times, as shown by the Farnese Atlas statue and including Chazal, the Yerushalmi Avodah Zorah, Gemara Avodah Zorah, Bereshis Rabbah, Bamidbar Rabbah, Esther Rabbah, Zohar and Zohar Chadash all refer to the sphericity of the earth. Rava gives the earth's circumference correctly as 6,000 parsa, 24,000 miles. Gemara Psochim 94. Pythagoras, Parmenides, Eudoxus, Plato, Aristotle, Eratosthenes, Euclid, Archimedes, Strato and Ptolemy all knew the earth to be a globe. This is not surprising since, as Rambam states clearly in Hilchas Kiddush HaChodesh, the Greeks obtained their astronomical knowledge from us, from the works of the Bnei Yisachar, from the tribe of Yisachar. Hayoshev al Chug ha'oretz v'yoshveha kachagavim. It is He, Hashem, who sits above the circle of the earth, and below its dwellers are like grasshoppers. Yeshaya 40. The founder of modern trigonometry was Rab Levi ben Gershon, who designed gradations for the astrolabe and invented the Jacob's staff device. This nautical quadrant was used for 400 years and was the predecessor of the sextant. Without Jacob's staff and without the astronomical ephemeris of Rab Abraham Zakuto, who was known as the Map Jew, an ephemeris being tables that give the exact time of the rising of planets and stars, together with the Catalan atlas of the masters of maps and compasses, the cartographers Abraham and Yehuda Crescas of Mallorca. Without these implements, Columbus, who himself may have been a Jew, Christopher Columbus may have been a Jew, as recent research claims, then Magellan, Vespucci, da Gama, Francis Drake, and countless other explorers would never have succeeded in their missions or even have ever returned home, seeing the difficulty in cartography of the numerous different methods of trying to accurately map a sphere to a flat map surface, as can be seen from the Mercator, Lambert, Albers, Winkle, Robinson, Mulready, azimuthal, conic, cordiform, cylindrical, orthographic, orthophonic, polar, and sinusoidal map projections. As Hashem asked Eov, Efo hayisa b'yosti oretz, where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Test that it came out, please.
Thinking when I heard this yesterday, I was like,
I know you heard it, now you've got a double dose.
Now I've
You
got
poor man.
when I heard it yesterday, I was like, people, they want us battery exhausted?
No.
No, it's She said it now. It's like,
I'll give it over again if necessary.
okay.
You know.
I mean, it recorded it. Why is it saying that it's all plugged in? This is the on off. So it's so weird. No, but it recorded it all. I'm quite confident, but okay, we don't really know. Is there something wrong with the battery now?
I think it's time for a new machine. Godsey. You better not stinge out. We're confident it recorded.
Well, yeah, the battery didn't go off. It's only going off when I'm going,
Disconnect the electricity altogether. See what
I
happens.
mean, like right here.
Yes.
Here you can see where it showed battery a moment ago.
Now, try and play it now.
See, it's showing no battery. It's gonna die. So I can X to it.
Let's still try. So let's see.
Battery exhausted. But when it's plugged in, it should override that.
Got electricity in there.
Everything's plugged. Yeah, power.
Try it again. Maybe turn off the whole machine altogether.
It's off.
Oh, right.
Completely off.
How do you turn it on? Here.
This one. This is record.
Okay.
That's the on off. It seems to be coming on each time. I mean, there is another battery here. I don't know that it's brand new. It's just that part's fine. It's showing that it's plugged in and charging.
I try and play it.
And I go to here and it should show the ones already recorded.
Try and record yourself. Oh, well, the battery's exhausted. Obviously, the battery's gone. Show me the new battery.
Okay, it's not, unfortunately, in the case. But I noticed a long time ago there was another battery here. More than one. There's a couple here. So there's a bunch here.
Can you take the batteries that are in here out?
Yeah, there must
Take
be
them
one.
out.
Okay, it's off. So get these spectacles out. Okay, so oh no, it's this kind of battery. It's a different battery, right? It's
Now,
not
if
from-
you try and run it directly now from the electrics,
I don't know, but I want to see if there's another one of these. I mean, these do run out after some 1,000 times or something.
no, it will only work with that battery then,
Okay.
I believe.
No. There's no way of telling if it's a new battery or not. It doesn't seem like it because it's like this.
How comes yesterday they all came?
It's not that I really need it up here, but okay, it should come on, or it might need the battery might need to charge a little. Okay, so we can see what the battery is. It's better. It's like
Try and play.
okay.
According to the Tanya, the lowest of the 5 sections of the human soul is the nefesh. Can you go to the end?
That's what I was also thinking. Let's
Go
see.
to the very end.
But
Can you do
I
that?
don't see the bar for. So I can fast forward. Maybe this one, fast forward.
Play regular.
There it goes. Going fast now.
If you click that one, will it go to the very end?
Maybe it will. No, it's ending it. And it wants to go to the next track, which is the same one.
Why not it play then? Fast forward. Click that, yeah. Does it indicate how long I spoke for?
No, I don't have one of those bars like you see on.
Ah.
It's interesting. It's showing now there's no battery. Maybe I would say I should buy another battery before next month. You know, next Monday is Erev Shavuot, so we're not going to record.
No, just leave it a moment. Sorry. How long did I speak? 10 minutes?
I didn't know. Yeah, I bought that clock so that I found it used.
And I see that. Just, you think it got to the end?
I do. We can wait and see.
Okay.
No, we can.
It looks like it got to it.
So, yeah, buy a new one of these.
Let's have a look at it.
It looks
How much
fine.
are these? 50 shah?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know. Rechargeable mine. It's a reasonable shop for things by the Super Sal in Muchelet, the shopping center a little ways down the hill.
Yes.
There's a place upstairs next to Muchelet.
Where is Muchelet?
It's next to Super Sal.
That's in the Darom.
It's only a little ways down. It's not far down,
What's
but the Darom, yes. But
Super Sol is the supermarket.
yes.
And to the right of it is City Shop. A big tool.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're saying there's a shop that sells these batteries?
There's a shop that sells all kinds of stuff like this.
Where is it exactly? If you're facing Super Sol, the entrance,
Yeah,
where is it? To the left or right?
it's up on the upper parking lot.
Oh, there! I know him. Yes, Alphonse.
Alfonso.
Yes, Alfonso.
And his son Ben.
That's right. Yeah, he does sell.
Yeah.
Now, what's happened here?
It seems to still be going.
Play it, just if you don't mind. Keep going fast. It should be coming to an end shortly.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
What do you do with this now? Take it to Laz.
Yeah, no, I'm good. No,
Well done. Thank you for doing this, Mr.
Mr. Ross.
Yeah.
Mr. Ross. So, I mean, it's basically showing that the battery's dead, but this one at least it's working.
Yes. Listen, do you remember the near scandal we had when that visitor, what's his name, Polvanov, almost didn't get recorded?
But they recorded him with no sound.
So how was it able to get out? Somebody else must have recorded it.
Must have been somebody in the audience. And
We're lucky. That would have been terrible. But why? Surely Godzi has enough. Maybe he hasn't got enough brain power to realise that these kind of things you've got to get a good quality machine with a backup. I mean, it's.
And sometimes it's if you're gonna do stuff like that, you need.
Yes, absolutely.
You can't be running out of batteries and things, and I don't think he ever really learned how to use it.
Yeah. This is what's called not quite the ticket. Have you heard that expression? Not, and this is typical of English people. Not quite the ticket. That's why they lost this war of independence. Right.
The other thing, first I put in this card here,
Yes.
and it showed it was full
Yes.
before you got here.
Yes.
No, I've asked Mr. Lazarus, make sure every card always is empty.
Yes.
Like, record and delete everything,
Yes.
because I want to know when they put a card in, it's empty, it has as much room as a card will hold.
Yes.
Because that's always, it does show you right when it's about to, like...
Yes. That's no good.
I don't want it.
No. And does he do that though?
Well, apparently this one wasn't done like that.
I think that well, then it goes deeper than being English. It means just being.
And he's a professional.
Being in Tzfat means everyone is not quite the ticket. No exceptions.
Like, why would you be here?
That's right. This is a no-hope town inhabited by no-hopers. And that includes you, me, and Laz, and Godzi, and everyone else. And Crow, and Basha.
That's it. We are the Gilgul of Chelm.
That's right. Now listen, very good. I see you really were born Jewish. There's no doubt about your Jewish. I don't know, maybe you were adopted. What was I going to say? Why, is he a professional videographer, Lazarus?
Yeah, he was like a movie producer. Like documentaries and... I don't know that he ever won.
What's his first name? Remind me.
In English it's Judah.
Judah Lazarus.
As in Judas.
Yeah. Is he known in Hollywood?
I guess so. I mean, I lived in Hollywood, but
Was he ever married?
You know what? I don't know about that. That could be the problem. You know, if you've never been married,
Yes.
you still think life is rosy. And
That's right. Did you sort out your visitation? Are you just? Do they still want to see you?
They don't want to see me. They're 12 and a half. Really, and the courts do it. But when the child gets to be 12 and a half,
Yes.
they can't just say, they can't override them in a way. They're not 5 years old. There's some point at which they have to acknowledge.
Money talks, BS walks. If you came with money, there'd soon be knocking on your door.
So my wife wrote me something after about a year of not communicating with me. She wrote me saying, "No, if you want to, I know you're trying to see your children because
Yes.
she keeps getting the court orders and this and that and the other." Oh wait, you can take off the card and bring it to Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall I take it to him? Are you passing that way?
Yeah,
Right, let's go.
I'm gonna pray right across the street from there.
Right, let's go.
Morachu. So it's on the unnumbered, but I want him to make sure both of these end up being. So unfortunately, I had this idea. Always make sure there was a card inside ready for the next. There's no other case. I'm giving him both of these.
But will he know this is the one?
I'm going to tell him. No, we need to tell him
Yeah.
it's the no name, the card with no name. Anyway, my wife sent me something on WhatsApp saying, I know you're trying to see the children,
Yes.
and you know, we're in a desperate financial situation, and it's possible that if you want to renew your relationship with your children, that you might want to make their lives easier by paying for everything that's happening.
Yeah.
So my attorney said, this is brilliant. This is obviously using money, using the children as a weapon.
Did she write it in English?
She wrote it in Hebrew. She's Israeli.
Israeli. You told me of Egyptian or Moroccan origin?
Moroccan.
Moroccan. Who taught you to marry Moroccan? This is so predictable. It's unbelievable. Moroccan? Oh. All right.
When I lived in Petah Tikva all these years,
Yes.
I was on Shabbos I would pray at the local. It was a big Moroccan synagogue, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't wouldn't open up to them, but sometimes I would just say, "Wow, over the years, this
Yes.
marriage is tough as tough."
Yeah.
They knew I'd married a Moroccan. They knew I wasn't Moroccan, and they would say to me different things, but this was the one I liked the most. They said, "A Moroccan woman is so loyal. She's willing to die for you take you there with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the goods here. I have my pack.